Let me tell you a story that could be your story, because this is not about a superhero. This is not about a millionaire. This is about an ordinary man named Michael. Michael was the kind of person most people ignored. He wasn't rich. He wasn't famous. He wasn't particularly talented. He was just average. Average grades, average job, average life. But deep inside him, there was one thing that refused to stay silent. A voice, a small voice that whispered, "You were meant for more." But life didn't care about his dreams. His first job rejected him. His second job fired him. His third job used him. And guess what? Nobody said sorry. Every night, Michael would stare at the ceiling and ask himself, why is life so hard on people who try? But there was no answer, only silence. One day, something happened, something small, but it changed everything. Michael was walking down the street, feeling heavy, dragging his feet, almost ready to give up, when he saw an old man selling handmade keychains on the roadside. Not in a shop, not online, not in a fancy stall, just sitting on the footpath. No shade, no comfort, no complaints. Most people walked past him. Some looked at him with pity. But Michael stopped. He asked, "Sir, how long have you been sitting here?" The old man smiled and said, "Long enough to understand one thing. If I stay at home, I earn nothing. If I sit here, maybe I earn something." Michael stood still. Those words hit him harder than any motivational speech he had ever heard. Because in that moment, he realized something powerful. Life doesn't reward dreams. Life rewards effort. Not talking about success, not waiting for success, but showing up. That night, Michael didn't sleep. He didn't scroll social media. He didn't complain. He opened his notebook and wrote 3 words in capital letters: just show up. The next day, he went to work. Not his job, his dream. He wanted to start a small business, but he had no money, no investors, no rich relatives. So he started with what he had: a second-hand laptop, a small table, and a burning decision. He launched an online service, designing simple logos for small shops. Did he know graphic design? Not really. But he knew YouTube tutorials. Was it easy? No. His first 12 clients rejected him. His first 5 designs were criticized. His first 3 weeks earned him 0 money. But he remembered the old man. If I stay at home, I earn nothing. If I show up, maybe I earn something. So he kept showing up. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. And slowly, very slowly, people noticed. Not his talent, not his intelligence, but his consistency. One shop hired him. Then another. Then another. Michael's small side hustle turned into a business. 3 years later, the same average Michael was running a branding agency with 30 employees. People asked him, "Michael, what's your secret?" He didn't give a long speech. He didn't talk about luck or talent. He just smiled and said, "I stopped waiting. I started showing up." So today, if you're tired, if you feel ignored, if you feel stuck in an average life, don't wait for the perfect moment. Create it. Show up, even when nobody claps, even when nobody believes, even when nobody sees. Because success is never about being the best. It's about being there every single day.